DJ Ferris.
The Chicago, nigga.
It's the real one. Hit back.
Only one is pulling shit the fuck up.
Let's get a sports talk.
Cam Newton remains unsigned this offseason. The former league MVP released by the Panthers back in March after the team failed to find a trade partner. The main question, of course, about Cam is his health. Foot and shoulder injuries have limited his playing time the last 2 seasons, and I
feel like they handled that situation very wrong. When teams out there that need a quarterback, they should have put some type of package together to be able to send him off to a team that needed him. And when teams start putting their quarterbacks together, they ain't needing no more. And then on top of that, teams are looking at the injury history with him. Is he going to play a full season with him? Because he still have an NFL career ahead of him. Because a team that's going to need a quarterback is going to sign him. Someone down the line going to need him to come in to help change their team right away. Some teams going to bring him in. They going to evaluate him, see how their teams, doctors say if he fully ready to go. And then they going to go from there. But the Panthers have handled this situation so wrong. They should have been let him go to another team. They should have been trading him. They waited and then released him. They handled his situation so wrong for him.
it's something we haven't talked about a lot lately. As my guys are back here, Sheffy, I'll come back to you. Is there anything new with Cam as he tries to figure out what his football future looks like?
Greeny, I think the closer we get to camp and the more realistic it is for players to start taking physicals for teams, I think that's when we're going to start to hear something on Cam Newton. Until that happens, it's going to be hard for a team to make a move. And I think Cam probably has adjusted and gotten used to the idea that he's not going to land the type of contract he wants. He's not going to land the type of open-ended starting job that he wants. But I think there will be opportunity for him. But I think teams would like to see that physical get done. I think that's going to get done as we get closer to camp here.
You see what I mean? That's what they're going to want to do. They're going to have their doctors in his physical and see if he really healthy before they sign him to a contract. They want to make sure that he's 100% before they bring him in to be their starter, because he's still a starter in this league. Minor the injuries he had, he'll make a big difference on the football team. He needed a fresh start. I feel like whoever he goes to, he going to make an impact like that. He's going to change the team in the blink of an eye, and that's all he needed. Cam Newton needed to be in a situation with wide receivers. He needed to be in a situation where he had at least about 2 or 3 good wide receivers around him. Because his career with Carolina, only good wide receivers he really had was Steve Smith, Funches, Benjamin. Other than that, they ain't really surround him like that in Carolina. But they just, that's what I'm saying. That's all. They want to see how his body going to hold up. Is he ready to go? We don't want to bring him on and he's not ready to go. That's what I'm saying. That's what they're going to want to do. That's when they bring him in, they going to have their team doctors evaluate him and take his physical. If he passed that physical, then they good to go. Then he got a straight line of help change the organization.
Getting closer here, and I think Cam Newton's time is coming here.
Tim, what makes sense to you as far as Cam's next move?
I've been saying it. I think it's the New England Patriots. And, I've heard people say, well, hey, it's not really a match between Belichick and Cam and the personalities and that type of thing. But, Adam referenced kind of the market drying up a little bit. I'm sure there's a bit of, maybe, humility that would come from this for Cam in terms of what the opportunities are. And a chance to go to New England, I think, makes the most sense to compete with a guy like Jarrett Stidham for the starting job. And I think people need to understand, like the production for Cam Newton from 2011 to 2018, if you throw out the 2019 season where he just played 2 games, is absurd. He's accounted for 240 touchdowns, which would put him only behind Breeze, Brady, and Rodgers during that stretch. Like he's been too productive to just be sitting out there if he is in fact healthy.
Yeah, he would. I mean, this is a guy who, if he is healthy, is far better than the starting quarterback on probably at least half the teams in the NFL, if not more. What do you think happens next?
Yeah, listen, I think Tim brings up.
Go ahead, Wood.
Go ahead, D-Wood.
No, I think Tim brings up a good point in New England. I also throw out Buffalo. Obviously Josh Allen's a starter up there, but if you look at what Buffalo has going on, clearly they feel like they're the team to beat in the AFC East.
But Buffalo believe in Josh Allen because he had a solid season last year. So they believe in everything in him. That's why they got Diggs there. That's why they got Beasley there. That's why they got Nelson there, because they believe they had that quarterback right there. So that's not a good situation, but they need to be going to a situation where he could become the starter. When you already got your starter established, Allen, he always established with them. Ever how this year go for him, Buffalo believe in him. They chips on the table for him. New England, I feel like it'd be your best place for him because you have a pseudo-minded coach, a coach that can help you learn the game, even though Cam Newton is 30, but he could teach Cam Newton a whole lot. Even though he's in the veteran stage of his career. But I feel like he go to New England, it's a different place, a different environment, and a different culture, but that'd be the right fit for him. I feel like, yeah, that'd be a good landing spot for him. But Buffalo, they already had Allen. If they didn't believe in Allen, they would have been moved on from him. They'd have been start looking for somebody else to come in and take his job. But they believe in him. And that's why they want to surround him, because he showcased that last year by helping them get to the playoffs. So that's why they believe in Allen. That's why they surround him. And now the division is open. And now they feel like they have the quarterback to help them win this division.
One of the best defenses in the National Football League. And Josh Allen and Cam Newton had similar styles. You're talking about two big quarterbacks, mobile, big arms. So they play a similar style, a similar brand of football. And we know that the backup to Josh Allen is Matt Barkley, who's not really in the similar mode as Josh Allen. So we know that these starting quarterback positions have dried up. So if you're looking for a quarterback that's possibly in the same mode as Josh Allen, why not pick up a Cam Newton and see what happens?
I like that one.
How about news?